relationship builders. We're home and auto bundlers, life insurers, farm and ranch protectors, and retirement planners. We're neighbors, community members, and friends. We're the people you can count on now and for years to come. Find a Farm Bureau agent at fbfs.com/protect. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company.
Raising a family requires lots, and I mean lots, of energy. Quaker's protein products help you to keep things running smoothly. It's the protein you want when wrestling your toddler into their pajamas. There you go, buddy. To coach your sixth graders soccer team. And to carry all the groceries in one trip. Whether you want instant oatmeal, bars, or granola, Quaker has something for everyone in the family. Try Quaker protein products today. Quaker, bring out the good.
We all know Goodwill. But did you know when you donate stuff to Goodwill, you help provide job training for people right here in your community? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Goodbye rental, hello home. Start your home buying journey today at tchabitat.org.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays. Highway 10 eastbound from Hanson to Egret. We've got an accident on Highway 5 westbound Adele on the right shoulder. There's a rollover crash on University northbound after 81st Avenue Northeast in the right lane. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
With Rasmussen University, you don't have to be afraid of paying for college thanks to transparent costs and financial aid options for those who qualify. It's a smarter, clearer path to the future you deserve. Learn more at rasmussen.edu. That's rasmussen.edu.
Hey, it's Ed Helms, host of Snafu, my podcast about history's greatest screw-ups. On our new season, we're bringing you a new snafu every single episode.
32 lost nuclear weapons. You're like, wait, stop? What?
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of history, a whole lot of funny, and a whole lot of fabulous guests. Paul Scheer, Angela and Jenna, Nick Kroll, Jordan Klepper. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Snafu with Ed Helms, and listen now.
Hear the Dave Ryan Show on the radio, on the iHeartRadio app, and watch on YouTube. Dave Ryan TV from KDWB.
It is a Monday. It's KDWB. It's a little chilly outside. It was chilly over the weekend. You probably spent a lot of time indoors this weekend. Hopefully you got to do something fun.
What was your slow cooker Sunday?
It was shrimp chowder.
Ooh.
It was really good.
That sounds delicious.
It really was good. And it just fills the whole house with like a smell.
With an aroma.
So you got like the cold weather outside of the snow, and then the crock pot it was wonderful. I watched a show over the weekend called Pluribus. Have you guys heard of this one?
I have a friend who's obsessed with it.
It's supposedly taken over the world, says the guy who did Breaking Bad, Vince Gilligan. It could not be any different than Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
It is about a kind of like an alien invasion, but it's a very peaceful alien invasion. And there's one woman who is able to resist. And it sounds stupid, but it's really good and very compelling. And it is kind of like a lot of people's new obsession.
Yes, yeah.
Somebody said they just can't get enough. Also, we watched Baby Girl because Susan and her
friends. You love
that
movie.
I like Baby Girl. Susan and her friends were like, they're out at they were chirping about it the other day. And she's like, yeah, I'm supposed to watch Baby Girl with Nicole Kidman because it's really naughty. And I'm like, yeah, it is. And so we watched it. She didn't like it that much. It was kind of stupid.
Classic. Well,
we are doing something brand new on the show. This is called Bitter Ex-Girlfriend. Here's the way Bitter Ex-Girlfriend works. We found somebody who is going to they're playing the part of the bitter ex-girlfriend, and this is real. Her name is Sarah. She's going to talk to her old boyfriend, and then she's going to tell us why he sucked, why she likes her new boyfriend.
Jeez.
Okay? So we need some sort of sparkly music in the background.
You want sparkly? I was looking for dramatic.
Anything at all, Jenny.
Do you want romantic?
Anything is better
now
than,
they're in love.
Anything is better than nothing.
Okay.
And right now I've got nothing. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started with Bitter Ex-Girlfriend. This is a trial run. I want you to use this as an example. Then you will call in at 651-989-KDWB and give your own soliloquy of Bitter Ex-Girlfriend. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
You are our first contestant ever on Bitter Ex-Girlfriend.
Woohoo!
Take it away, Sarah. Let's hear what you got.
All right. Well, I'm so glad he is gone and over with. He sucks. Just sucks. His band sucks. He can't dance. He can't kiss.
His band sucks. His band sucks. Okay. You can't dance. What else?
He cannot kiss. Ew. Gross. I mean, he was tall. I give him that. He was tall, but he walked like a duck.
Oh,
Okay,
my God.
so like his feet turned outwards?
Yeah, and just like, I don't know, sauntering along. Ooh, lame. Okay, but the new guy. First big thing. He's not dating anyone else.
Shots fired.
Shots
fired.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay.
It's important. Yeah.
He's actually kind and knows how to walk.
And he knows how to walk, not like a duck.
With confidence.
Got it. Okay.
And he doesn't smell like alcohol all the time.
That's the worst. Because it just like lives on them.
Surely shots fired at the old guy.
Yeah.
His band sucks. He smells
That's
bad.
probably what
He
he would
walks
say.
like a
That's
duck.
the most personal insult. My band doesn't suck.
No, it doesn't suck.
We're good.
We played in the basement of First Ave once.
Right. Okay.
No.
Does the new guy rock your world?
He does.
He does. Okay. Knows all the right spots and everything?
He knows. Oh, yeah. He knows all the right spots. There's no extra spit, but there's enough spit.
Whoa. Okay. Okay.
So that's the way bitter ex-girlfriend works. You will call in and put your old boyfriend on blast.
Yes, do it.
And then you will tell us how wonderful the new boyfriend is.
Wow.
It's called Bitter Ex-Girlfriend. Bailey, do you have one that you want to do?
Well, I don't have a current
Thank you, Sarah.
boyfriend.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye, Sarah. I don't have a current boyfriend, but I can say like, okay, my bitter ex-girlfriend. Hey, old boyfriend, get off the chair. Stop sitting in the chair all the time. The TV will be there when you come back. Hey, you got that treadmill? Why don't you use it?
Oh.
Instead, it's not just a clothing rack. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
The cat's mine. Hands off.
Okay. Bitter
There you
ex-girlfriend. If you got one, we'll try this and see how it works. 651-989-KDWB.
Ophelia.
Good morning. It's Monday. It's KDWB. A lot of people want to know if Bonch is out of the doghouse yet because you were fighting with not fighting.
No.
But you were debating whether to go to church with Alyssa last week.
Well, there is no fight. I just always lose. Yeah, she wanted me to go to church, and I said I was open to it, but then she finally asked, and I was like, no thanks, and she was pissed. I'm good now. It's just so funny because, like, Monday, so the day after it all happened, we were fine last week. She didn't ask me to go to church at all yesterday. Like, it didn't even come up. So I'm like, really? All of this nonsense last week for it to be like a one and done?
Do you think she was
gave up on you?
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think she was trying to avoid the fight?
No,
or do you
I
think that she just didn't want to go herself?
No, well, we tried a church, and we both agreed that, like, it was nice. It just wasn't for us. But I also, when we went into it, and she was like, oh, I want to try it. I want to see, but it doesn't have to be an every week thing. So I guess it's fine for her to say it's not an every week thing. But when I say it, it's a problem.
No, it's because she gave up on you.
No, she didn't give up on me. No, we're partners. We don't just break up whenever we don't go to church.
Bailey.
No, I didn't say she broke up with you. She just gave up on asking you because you were such a pill about it in the first place.
No, we're all good. I'm out of the doghouse.
Okay, good.
Amen.
But Vaunt is about to stir the pot on KDWB. What do you got?
Stop walking your pets in a stroller. Gosh, this bothers me when I see people coming down, and it's like one of those little wagons that I put groceries in. Or an actual stroller, and your dog's just sitting there chilling. Why?
What if your dog is elderly?
Then I just feel like your dog should be walking. That's the point, no?
What if he can't?
Okay, all right.
That's the point of going outside with the dog.
I think it's adorable when I see a little dog in a stroller. At the same time, I would never own a dog that needs to be pushed in a stroller.
Yeah.
I would never own a yippy-yappy little Yorkshire Terrier, a pick-a-nose, or whatever those things are.
Don't crap on Yorkies. They're so cute.
Yeah, they are cute. I would never have one. Well, you know what they do? They stand at the front door and bark at everything.
It's always the small dogs that are the yappiest. And I'm like, if you don't sit down...
But if they're elderly, though, so like, yeah, you got a yappy dog, but your yappy dog's 17, his back legs don't work anymore.
That's a different story. Now, that's okay because your little yappy dog of any size, you can push him in a wagon or something like that. I would just never have a little yappy Yorkie.
I also don't think I would take the dog that can't walk on a walk.
Doesn't it want air?
Yeah, I was going to say they want to see the world.
Yeah.
Fresh air. There's this really like very elderly dog in my neighborhood that gets pushed around in a stroller every single day. And I don't think he can see because his eyes are real cloudy. And he just sits, smiles, pants the whole time, just like getting pushed around. And I'm like, look at him. He's just smelling all the smells and hearing all the sounds. And he's probably, this is his joy of his day. And he's going to die soon, Vaughn.
Why are you so negative? Jeez.
You're the one who
Have
said
you
they
met
shouldn't
her?
be.
Gosh.
This is a new thing?
Such a cynic.
No,
what if they don't have legs? What if they can't walk?
Not
only is it the small yappy dogs, but it's also the fat ugly dog that you have in the stroller. Let's be honest.
Some dogs are like kids where like your toddler wants to walk for a little bit and then like they're like, nah, I don't want to walk anymore. And either you carry them or you throw them in a stroller. I know a lot of dogs that like want to walk for a little bit and then they're over it. So then you can throw them in a stroller.
A dog don't get that luxury. First of all, you can't communicate to me that you don't want to walk, but you are a dog. You're going to walk on this walk.
They can communicate. They literally just sit down and don't move. That's how they get like.
Oh my gosh. Ava, our dog, she's 8 months and she's a coonhound. She does that from time to time where she'll just get distracted. So sometimes she'll just sit, but it's in the most inconvenient place. Like we're in the middle of like crossing the street and she'll see another dog and just sit. I'm like, Ava, there's traffic coming, girl.
I love when dogs do that. I think it's hilarious.
My gosh. Stop walking your dogs in strollers. It's not what they're for.
Okay. Thank you, Vaughn. It is time for the dirt on KDWB.
The Dave Ryan Show, 101.3 KDWB.
I stayed up late and watched Saturday Night Live, a little bit of it, because I wanted to see Nikki Glaser. Here's a little clip of Nikki Glaser's opening monologue.
I saw this girl the other day. She was probably 6 years old, and her dad was trying to take a picture of her, and he was like, Mackenzie, look over here. And she was like, Dad, get my good side. She did like a good side, 6. So sad because she didn't have one. And it's like, when is she going to find out? She like needs to learn a trade, you know, like hand her a wrench or do comedy. I don't know.
I love her. I didn't watch past that, but the monologue was good.
Sydney Sweeney is on a losing streak like none other right now because this weekend's biopic of Christie barely made $1 million despite a lot of promotions. I guess she was in 2 other movies this year, which you won't remember because nobody saw them. One was called Eden, and it earned $2.5 million at the box office, and another one called Americana, and it made $500,000.
Ooh,
which in
$500,000.
Now, like, just looking at other things that are in the box office right now, the number one movie made $40 million, Predator: Badlands. Regretting You made $7.1 million, and Black Phone 2 made $5.3 million. So just to like compare, yeah, $500,000 might seem like a lot of money, but it's not in the grand scheme of a movie.
I mean, you really can't make a movie anymore for less than like $5 or $10 million, and that's a low budget one. Some of them have a budget of like $200 million. So a movie making $500,000. Not even a blip.
Yikes. Dakota Fanning was on Watch What Happens Live this past weekend, and she said that for the last 20 years, Tom Cruise has given her shoes on her birthday.
It's really as simple as that. He's just always giving me
But
shoes.
are they like nice shoes? Are they sneakers? Are they like...
They're nice shoes. Nice.
And he knows your size? And what if your size changed over the years?
It has changed over the years.
So we got your
He's
new
adapted.
size and he's adapted. Wow.
And the tradition started in 2005 when they co-starred in War of the Worlds together. I think that is quirky and different, and I like it.
You and I both liked War of the Worlds.
I love War of the Worlds. You know what? Here, I want to say one other thing about my date. So I told my date that, because we were talking about alien movies, I was talking about War of the Worlds, because for some reason that's always in my vernacular. And I told him to watch this other movie, alien movie called No One Will Save You, which has no dialogue. It is just, it's very good.
Okay.
And I mentioned it literally in passing. I was like, oh, I really love this movie, No One Will Save You. And then he watched it yesterday because of my recommendation.
You are quite the influencer. I watched K-pop Demon Hunters because you were asking me to watch it.
Yeah.
Go watch Pluribus. The only thing about Pluribus is they release a new episode every Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's if you like alien invasion, sci-fi kind of stuff, but it's more the woman in it.
Mm-hmm.
She was in Better Call Saul. She was Saul's like business lawyer partner, whatever. So you'll recognize her, but she is like totally normal, down to earth. But everybody else has become like a Stepford wife because the aliens have sent a code to Earth that makes everybody like, I don't know, placid. Is that the word for it?
It's not like bloody and gutty and
nothing
not
is
like that. Okay, good.
No
So I could
bloody
watch
and gutty.
it.
Yeah, it's called Pluribus.
Okay.
And it's really good.
I love that. Britney Spears is back on Instagram. She took a quick break and returned on Friday. And she posted about it, said so much has happened this year. It's crazy. I try to live within my means. And the book Draw the Circle is an incredible perspective. But a week ago, she had deactivated her account amid tension with her ex, Kevin Federline, and his self-serving memoir, they say. But basically, Cave had claimed that his intent was to help Britney, yet he wrote very scandalous claims of her drinking when pregnant and breastfeeding while high on illegal drugs. So you can imagine a woman who's already probably struggling mentally, and then a book like that comes out about them. It wasn't very helpful for her.
I did look up the book that she said is helping her draw the circle. It is a 40-day prayer challenge to get you to experience more passionate, persistent, intimate communication with God. So apparently that is bringing her through.
Hey, good for her.
Hey,
you know what? Different strokes for different folks. If that works for her, then I've got nothing against it.
Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter went out to dinner together last week. We think that Taylor Swift's taken all of her bridesmaids out for one-on-one dinners to, celebrate their bridesmaidship. And it's really funny because Taylor Swift's wearing these like very tall heels and towers over Sabrina Carpenter, but they both look really great. And Taylor Swift has also gone out with Gigi Hadid, Ashley Avignon, not sure who that is, and now Sabrina. So now, if the theory is true, we're only going to see her go out with Selena Gomez and her high school BFF as well.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony was over the weekend. There's a lot of little clips that we could play. Let's do Olivia Rodrigo doing We're Going to Be Friends to honor the White Stripes. Here's Olivia Rodrigo.
We don't notice anything. We sit side by side in every class. Teacher thinks that I sound funny, but she likes the way you sing. Tonight I dream while I'm in bed. Silly thoughts go through my head about the bugs and alphabet. When I wake tomorrow, I bet you and I will walk together again.
I only know that song from Napoleon Dynamite.
Me too. I was like, I love this song.
Is that the White Stripes that sing?
Yeah. I can tell that we are going to be friends.
I only knew that song. I've never heard that song anywhere but on Napoleon Dynamite.
It's there, and then Conan O'Brien has a podcast. That's like the theme song. That's how I know it.
Oh, cute.
Seriously, that is funny. All right, that is The Dirt, brought to you by 612 Injured, Heimer and Lammer's Injury Law. And now it is time for you to pitch your idea on Dave Tank. You will enter the tank. You will greet the sharks, me, I'm the shark, and then you will tell me your idea for a fictional invention. If I like your fictional invention, I will invest $20 of my own money in your invention. So I will start off with my own. Remember, it's a fictional, far-fetched invention. Mine is the queso car cup. You ever driving through traffic and you're maybe on 494 down in Eden Prairie, coming up on 100 and it's just slow and you're hungry?
Yeah.
The queso car cup heats up a pre-measured amount of queso, delicious queso, in the car cup holder. You provide your own chips. Dorito scoops are what I recommend.
Tostito scoops.
Okay, taste. Thank you. You're right. And then when the queso car cup heats up your queso, it turns green. You pop it open, and then you dip your Tostito scoops into the queso car cup while you slowly make your way down 494 to Highway 77.
That sounds lovely.
Queso car cup. That is my invention.
Ooh, can I go?
Go ahead, Vaughn. Yeah.
So you remember those pens that they used to have where you'd push down one of the ends, it'd be multiple colors?
Sure do, yeah.
Well, we have an upgrade now. Finally, however many years in the future, it's that same thing, but with a Sharpie. Because you need what? You need your red Sharpie, your green Sharpie, your blue Sharpie. So we'll call it the multicolored Sharpie. And it has like 6 different colors on it.
Okay, I like that. Now you'll call in 651-989-KDWB. You'll tell us about your invention. I will choose the best fictional invention and give you $20 to invest in it.
Wow. That's exciting.
Jenny, you said you have one?
Yeah, my invention is basically it's going to copy exactly what those TSA machines are, where you walk in and you put your arms over your body, like at the top of your head.
Yeah.
So it does like a full body scan real quick to see what pain you have. And as soon as it scans you, you put your arms down, it does a little and then it heals whatever pain you have.
Wow.
So this is the Body Healer 3000.
The Body Healer 3000.
It's for everyone 30 years and older.
Okay.
Yes.
There's an age requirement on it. You must be 30 plus. So we're not, these are not for the young ones. Okay. These are for all of us old people who can't wake up without a crick in our neck now.
The old people, yes, that are 35. Okay, Bailey, have you got a Shark Take invention?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
Pitch it.
This one is going to be called the Wham Wham Baby. So when you're a child and or pet starts to cry and needs something, it's going to scan what it is that they need because they can't speak English yet. And it'll go, wah, wah, baby, I want to go outside. Wah, wah, baby, I need to change my diaper. And so you don't have to suss out exactly what your child and or pet needs. The wah, wah, baby tells you. It's a little like collar that they can wear, like a little necklace, some ice.
Sounds like you stole your idea from Jenny.
No,
What?
no, mine's the Wah Wah Baby, and hers is the Body Scan 3000. So actually,
Okay.
they're two separate things.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the Tank Sharks. We got people on the phone here who are ready to pitch their idea for for Dave Tank. First up in the tank is Nathan. Good morning, Nathan.
Good morning.
What are you going to pitch to us?
Well, mine is called a DAR, a digital audio recording, because half the time I'm listening to you guys on the radio, and it just automatically records the thing, whatever's on the radio, and then you just hit the rewind button half the time because you missed what you're saying, so you can hear what you say again.
Ooh, so it's essentially he's like listening to the podcast in real time. He's not having to wait for it.
Exactly, but
reverse.
any radio station on, like, it's in every car. You just hit the rewind button, and it rewinds back, 20, 30 seconds, so you can hear that part in the song, or your guys' your little
hilarious jokes.
If you missed what Bailey's date was all about, you want to wind back a little bit. The DAR, the DAR.
You can't rewind anything.
Yeah.
Digital audio rewinder.
TiVo.
I like it. Okay.
TiVo for your radio.
Yeah, it is kind of like that. Okay, next up in the tank is Jessica. Jessica, welcome to Dave Tank. What are you going to pitch to us today?
Okay, so this is, imagine Nike pumps, the type of shoes you could pump up full of air, but imagine it's a bra. So you're on a date, you're fully pumped up, and everything's going great. And as the night kind of goes on, things are getting closer to the end of the night. You can slowly kind of let out the air so he's not super shocked by the end of the day.
Oh my God, this is brilliant. When you take off your bra and nothing is there anymore, and you're like,
Well, you can start out great.
Yeah.
And then slowly let it out.
Yeah.
So when you do take your bra off, then he's not so disappointed.
Right, exactly.
Or keep it fully pumped till date number 2. I don't know.
Not a bad idea.
Not
Okay,
a bad
I like
idea.
that one. Thank you, Jessica.
The pumped up bra.
Another entry into the Dave tank. Let's talk to Maddie. Hi, Maddie. We're going to invest $20 in the best invention idea. Maddie, let's hear your pitch.
Hi, yeah. So my pitch is if you are out in the rain and your glasses always get like wet from the rain because you're a glasses wearer, you have little windshield wipers on your glasses, just like you would for your windshield that's in your car.
Windshield glasses. I like that.
What is your invention called?
Oh, the glasses wipers.
Glasses wipers.
Yes, I like. She workshopped that one. Yeah.
No ChatGPT there.
Maybe there's like a fog application for those windshield wiper glasses as well. That would be really nice.
All right, let's go to Amanda. Hello, Amanda. Welcome to Dave Tank. What are you going to pitch to the Sharks today?
Hello. Yes. I actually have an invention that would go with your queso cup for the car.
Yeah.
So it would be a bib bowl. So it's like a bib and it's a bowl and you can put your chips in it and then you're driving and you're hands free and then you get to just grab a chip right out of your bib bowl and dip it right into your car queso cup.
It's the queso car cup. Okay, let's get it
Get the
right.
patent correct.
Come on.
He worked hard on the trademark.
I like it. Isn't there something like that already? Isn't there a bib with a bowl on it for little kids?
Yeah, for like babies. Yeah, but this is for
catch the
adults,
stuff.
obviously.
This is adult size to fit like a full bag of
Because you got to have
where
a
you're
full
at.
bag. Okay, last entry into Dave Tank for a $20 investment. Michelle, good morning, Michelle.
Good morning, my friends. How are you?
Welcome to the tank. What are you going to pitch to the Sharks?
They are called automatic fitting rubber gloves. I am a baker and I have to wear rubber gloves and I always at least put one on backwards. Oh, they're not going to have any finger holes, and when you put it on your hand, it automatically wraps itself around each finger. So it doesn't matter how you put the glove on.
And it doesn't matter what size it is either, which is nice.
Yeah, very
It
helpful.
will be one size fits all.
Wow.
I
That's
need
very
to learn,
niche.
You know what I need to learn to do? I need to learn to rip into these inventions, kind of like the Sharks do.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
I'm,
do.
I'm being way too nice. That's stupid.
What's the
How was
profit
that? Was that
margins?
good? Yeah.
Mhm.
What's the
What's your ROI?
Well, I don't even know what that is. What is your ROI, Michelle?
Well, I'm a baker, so why wouldn't I? I always put a glove on wrong.
Oh,
I mean-
she doesn't know what ROI
think
means.
she-
So
I
get
don't
rid of
either.
her. Get rid of her.
Okay.
or work with her, because then you can basically take
I
her
already-
entire company for
I-
like a big percentage.
I already know who I'm choosing for the winner on Dave Tank. No question, Jessica and the bra pump.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Jessica.
Woohoo.
Going to send you $20. You got Venmo?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to Venmo you $20. So congratulations. You're the winner on Dave Tank.
Don't hang up.
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
Don't hang up.
It's real official on this show with our shark. We'll Venmo you the money.
Well, the radio station doesn't have any money, so I got to send it to you myself. All right. It's 101.3 KDWB. I think we're about ready for the Daily Bailey.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into a little segment on the show where Bailey takes over. It's the Daily Bailey on KDWB.
Today is official Sesame Street Day, everybody. Happy holidays, Sesame Street Day. This segment is brought to you by your favorite number, which is whatever your favorite number is to you. Mine is the number 9. Oscar the Grouch is probably one of the best Sesame Street characters, if I do say so myself, because he always has something to complain about.
Yeah.
So I would love to take a moment to have everybody complain about something like they would if you lived in a garbage can. Okay. So if you have something you'd like to complain about, you can text us in at 53921. Remember, you're Oscar the Grouch, though, so make it G-rated. Complaints? Ooh. Thank you for the background. Amazing. So think of Oscar the Grouch. You can make a complaint, but it has to be G-rated. David? A G-rated complaint, please.
Are cleaning up everything. I like filth. I live in a trash can. Every time I turn around, somebody's picking up litter and they're throwing it in a recycling bin. I don't like it. I like stink I like stank, and I like stunk, but especially I like stank.
Is that how he sounds?
Yeah, that is how he sounds. I wasn't expecting a full rendition of Oscar the Grouch.
I thought I'd add a little bit more to it.
No, I like it. So you don't like when people
They're
recycle?
cleaning everywhere.
Oh,
trust
People
me, we
come
know
by.
he doesn't like when people clean.
They got Windex and a towel.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I like stank.
Jeez, okay.
Well,
That's a good one.
There's an odor on his
There
side
is
of the
an
room.
odor over there.
Yeah.
He's got like those little green waves coming up from his shoulders. Stinky man.
I don't want to complain about anything. I'm not a
You don't have
complainer.
any?
I'm not a complainer.
You're not a complainer?
No, I'm not.
What do you mean you're not a complainer?
I will complain about something.
Okay, Jenny.
It's the fact that like you hit this age and it happens around like 27, 28 where you do injure yourself and then that injury lasts a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you think you're healing and then you do one slight little thing and it sets you back another week.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to complain about the fact that aging sucks and I'm sick of it.
And you didn't realize you were old until you were old, kind of. Yeah, that is a bad
It's
situation.
like a bad, it just feels awful when you realize, wow, I woke up with a little crick in my neck and now this is going to last for 2 weeks.
And this crick is, it's not a crick, it's a crack, it's a crunk. As Dave said, stink, stunk. Okay, I've got a complaint. That's
what are
just,
you gonna
like
complain
a
about?
G-rated complaint here.
It's Sesame Street Day, so you want to complain like Oscar the Grouch.
Just like Oscar the Grouch would. And again, if you want to complain, you can text in your complaints 53921. I'm going to complain because I have all of these wonderful pieces of art that I want to hang on my walls at home, but I can't put a nail into my wall because it's all like concrete on the inside. And it's just not fair, David. It's
I'm
not
sorry.
fair. You know what I have to use? Those stupid command strips. A command strip and or tape. I have hung up things with tape. And you know what tape does? It falls down off of my walls. It's not fair, and I'm mad about it, and I live in a trash can. Period. And I think, is Vaughn on the phone?
No,
Hi, Vaughn. It's Sesame Street Day today, so we're complaining like Oscar the Grouch. What do you want to complain about? But it has to be G-rated, please.
G-rated?
Yeah.
Anything?
Yeah, well, yeah, you're Oscar the Grouch. So
We
you're
want to
mad.
buy a new couch, but we can't for two reasons. One, because our living room is not big enough, because at the end of it, there's like an HVAC system. And so to get a decent sized couch, it doesn't fit. Also, Ava, our dog, tore up one of our couches and then she peed on the other. So we don't trust her yet to get a new couch.
That's
but gosh,
probably
the
valid.
couches we have, one of them's half eaten and the other one's so uncomfortable. It's such a first world problem, but like, Lord.
I do have some complaints here,
Could
Bailey.
you read them in the Oscar the Grouch voice, please? Thank you.
Yeah, this is from Juanita.
Yeah.
I want my pizza cut in squares. Don't cut my pizza in triangles.
I think he's got a little bit more of a Brooklyn accent,
He
though.
kind of does. Yeah, that one was good.
Here we go.
Okay.
I want to complain about kids on e-bikes and scooters with no helmets, not obeying traffic rules. Ride a regular bike and get some exercise, you fat tub of lard.
Hey, he didn't say that in the end. Fat tub of
trying to
lard.
cut it up a little
Oscar
bit, yeah.
would have said that probably.
Yeah,
Right?
he probably would have. Here's one. I want to complain about my cat who bites me awake every morning because he wants me to feed him. Hi.
I want to complain about how Dave says he doesn't complain. He absolutely does complain.
I don't think so.
Here, this one's, I like this one. I like to complain that boys get thick, gorgeous, dark lashes and mine are bald.
I love it.
Anyway, it's National Sesame Street Day today. Apparently, there's new episodes of Sesame Street out, so you can
I
celebrate.
love that you acknowledge it's Sesame Street Day, but don't remember that it's Veterans Day today.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, isn't it? I thought it was today.
No, tomorrow.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
I just Googled it a minute ago and I asked ChatGPT. It said, is today Veterans
No,
Day?
it is.
You're the problem.
It
You
is
can't
tomorrow.
trust everything that ChatGPT says.
Is today Veterans
No,
Day?
it's not. It's November.
Oh, you're
11th.
right. Thanks for that. I really
You're
had no
welcome.
idea. So,
What's
I
Sesame
care.
Street Day?
I care about this nation, Dave. I care. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, it's National Sesame Street Day. Should not be overshadowed.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, it is 101.3 KDWB. I got somebody on the phone who wants to talk to Jenny, and I know this is just a nice little phone call. Somebody wants to talk to Jenny because they're looking forward to the day when I am no longer here, and then Jenny is going to take over the show. And I think this is the plan, that Jenny's going to take over the show and do Jenny in the Morning Zoo.
Jenny in the morning. Animal Zoo. 101.3 KDWB.
Emma.
Hello.
I mean, the body's not even cold yet. I haven't left yet. But Emma's like, it's going to be Jenny in the morning zoo. That's fine.
Yeah, it's all right.
Talk to Jenny.
Yeah.
She's all you. Go ahead.
Well, I just want to say that I just love the show. I've loved listening to the show since I was a kid. I've loved listening to Jenny. You're such an inspiration, everything from your workouts to your DIY projects. But the only thing is, your hair is too long for your age.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't see that coming. You build, nice inspiration, blah, blah, blah. But her hair is too long for her age. You just talking about how old you are, you old bag.
Well, I'm not that old, though.
Well, you're just talking about how aches and pains. I need a heating pad.
But I'm allowed to still have long hair with my pain.
Emma, is she allowed to have long hair at this age?
I think it's appropriate for maybe certain type of people, and then you just need to cut your hair. Once you hit a certain age, you shouldn't have such long hair.
35 is the cutoff.
Trying to look younger. It's kind of regressive.
Ooh, this sounds like Emma's like my mom in disguise, because my mom feels that way about people who have long hair who are older.
Really?
She says long hair is for young people.
But how much older? Because Jenny's they're only 35.
I know. I guess I don't know.
I mean, all due respect, Emma, I'm happy that you seem to like me outside of my long hair, but I'm not cutting my hair. I love my long hair. I do not think that someone at 35 needs, honestly, I think you can have long hair as long as you want to have it.
Yeah.
I genuinely do. I've seen like Fallon's mom, Debbie Bonset, she's got like longish hair. And I think she looks fine.
She pulls it off though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know. There's no way I'm cutting it anytime soon. The only reason I'm going to cut is because it's the biggest pain in my ass ever.
For reference sake, if you want to see what Jenny looks like, she's all over the Instagram. Just look for Dave Ryan Show or Jenny KDWB. You can also see us on Dave Ryan TV right now live on YouTube. But for reference, it goes down to about the middle of your
my
back.
boobies.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I did actually just get it cut.
Yeah,
but
like
not
an
much
inch.
off.
Yeah,
not enough.
It's not like I'm one of those people that has it down to my butt. I want to clarify that because there is probably a point in time where your hair is a little too long. But I think mine's like a normal basic length for my age.
Just do it. The 30-year-old girl bob. You need the bob.
No,
get the bob.
The bob would
get
just
a bob. That's a good idea. What should her hair look like, Emma?
Yeah.
If it's too long and for her age, what should she cut her hair like?
About shoulder length.
No, that doesn't work. I have too thick of hair. It would just be a poof. I would be a big poof. I'd have basically just like Gary Spivey looking fro.
Pixie cut, babe.
No,
Does it
wouldn't work.
Emma, does it look unkempt or shaggy?
Right
or
now it does.
It does now. Whatever, who cares? But you don't like her, Jenny. You like Jenny. You think she's great. What you're impressed, whatever. But you think that she is too old to have long hair.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird juxtaposition. It's kind of throwing me off a bit. But
I mean, Emma, once again, no offense, but I'm not going to listen to you. I do like my hair and it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
What about when all of it turns gray, Jenny? Will you have long hair when it's all gray? I bet your hair would turn white and be beautiful.
No, the reason that I'm going to cut it is because I'm just sick of it. It's and that will probably happen in the next 10 years. I can imagine I will cut it shorter.
Is that why older women cut their hair short? Like your Mama Rhonda's hair is very short.
Her hair's always been short.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, since my whole life it's been short. But I think it's just easier to manage. But also, I think her mother also thinks if you're of a certain age, your hair should be short. But that's because she's an old woman.
So it's a passed down judgment.
Yes, it is a passed. I think most of my mom's judgments are passed down judgments.
If you missed it, Jenny, or somebody named Emma called in and says she loves Jenny, but she thinks her hair, it came out of nowhere. I wasn't really expecting that her hair is too long for her age. Jay, did you want to argue with Emma, or what did you want to say, Jay? What do you got?
Jenny, you can listen to Emma, who's obviously old and bitter, or you can listen to someone that knows that your hair looks good. Leave your hair alone. You leave it alone until you want to cut it, because then you look sexy as hell.
Oh, thank you, Jay.
Wow.
I appreciate that.
What about a nice bob cut, like a little bob, above her ears?
If you want to look old, cut your hair.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Jay. I'm trying to be young and hip.
Young and hip.
We got a bunch of text messages about this one. There is no age appropriate hair length. Wear what you want. Emma sucks. Emma, watch your own bobber.
Someone says Emma sounds bald.
You are not bald. I'm sure that, okay, Emma, how old are you?
I'm in my late 20s.
Okay, how long is your hair?
My hair is past my boobs, too.
Okay, but you're young enough you can still pull it off, while Jenny, the old crone over here,
trying too
she
hard.
needs to cut it into a very practical, maybe some tight curls like your Aunt Ethel has.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, tight curls. Jenny, I think you should have some Golden Girls hair.
Nope. Not going to.
Somebody else on the phone. This is Maggie. Hi, Maggie.
Hi.
Whose side are you on? Are you Team Jenny or Team Emma?
Side.
Okay.
I'm on Jenny's side. That is so wrong. I'm going to be 50. My hair's below my boobs, and it's gray, and I love it.
Yeah, I'm sure it looks beautiful. Like I said, I will probably cut it in later years because I'm sick of it. But if I still like it and it still looks good, I'm going to keep it long. Right now, it is thriving. Okay? It's never looked better, is what I've been told.
Yeah.
Compliments all the time, Jenny. Keep it long.
Thank you. I appreciate your support.
Do you get comments or compliments or comments?
I get compliments.
Okay. No, I think your hair is
I know
fine.
it's not like the greatest right now.
But
If you're watching on live.
I know
it's
somebody. No, your hair is fine.
Could use some oil.
Yeah.
I know somebody who has hair like a lion, and it is a dated hairstyle that is thick, dated, and way too long it's just out of style.
Mm-hmm.
And they have said, I get comments on my hair all the time. Well, of course you do. If I wore a coonskin cap on my head, I would get comments on it all the time. That doesn't mean people like it. That only means people go, "Whoa, wow,
whoa,
where'd you get that hat, Daniel Boone?" type of thing. So keep it long.
Yeah. I'm going to. Like I said, Emma's not convincing me that I need to change it. So,
but she does love you.
You
She says
have
she
the
loves
right
you.
to your opinion.
Yeah.
However, it's not going to change what I do with my life. Okay, keeping my hair long.
Thank you, Emma.
All right, fine. We are going to play a little Think Fast on 101.3 KDWB. Today on Think Fast, your boy Dave, that's me. I am hosting Think Fast. We're going to play with the girls on the show, Jenny and Bailey. Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Sure.
All right. I will give you your category, and then we'll see who gets to 7 first. Here we go. First of all, the no-letter round. No-letter round. You all ready?
Yes.
Okay. Jump in with an answer. No-letter round. Something you plug in.
Hairdryer.
Oh, my God.
Bailey, hairdryer is a good answer. A bad job for someone who is accident prone.
Retail.
You're
going to drop stuff.
Race car driver is a good one, but you were too late.
I know.
Okay. No letter round. Something that chases you in a movie.
Bears.
Bears,
Ooh, nice,
Jenny.
Jenny.
Very good. Okay.
Bears.
Something a man better not bring on his honeymoon.
Another woman.
Very good, Jenny. Another woman. Okay. Something a customer might do to annoy a waitress.
Poker.
Oh.
Poker is good.
Excuse me, ma'am. Poke, poke, poke.
Okay, the no-letter round. Name an occasion. Name an occasion you might buy a coworker a present.
Birthday.
Birthday, Jenny. Okay, very good. Name a reason you might be running late to work.
Pooping.
Pooping, Jenny. Okay, good one.
Okay.
Name somewhere. Bailey, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. I've got
She's
2
doing
points.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Name somewhere you might stop on your way home from work.
Gas station.
Starbucks. Oh.
Who said gas station?
Me.
Bailey got gas
You
station.
should stop at Holiday Station stores right now, too, because they've got great deals on Celsius drinks, which are like energy drinks, where you can mix and match any flavor. 12 ounce and 16 ounce, 2 for $5.
Wow.
Do they do haircuts over there at Holiday Station stores?
Shut up.
Maybe you ought to run in there
Shut
and get a
up.
haircut at Holiday
better shut it.
Station stores. All right, here we go. The no-letter round. Next one.
Okay.
Name a food a boss might bring in as a treat for workers.
Cookies.
Ooh,
Tied
I
on
think
cookies.
that's a tie.
Tied on cookies. Number one answer, bagels. Bagels.
I love a
Yeah,
bagel.
Rich, I'm looking at you.
Give me an everything bagel, Rich.
I want an everything bagel, and I want the salmon chunks in
Ooh,
there.
yes.
Those are the best
Yum.
ones.
That don't
Rich,
sound right at
are
all.
you here? What is your bagel preference?
I'm gonna be so real plain Jane with butter, toasted
With butter?
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, here we go. Name something you do when you wake up in the morning.
Poop.
Jenny, not everything's poop.
I'm not going to accept poop as another answer. Nope, nothing there. Either the shower, brush your teeth.
Yeah. The first thing I do every morning is pee, though. And sometimes I poop.
Okay. Now here's a new category. It's called the accept round.
Okay.
Name something in the category, but not what I tell you not to name.
Okay.
In other words, if I say name a dog, but not a Dalmatian.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. It is the accept round.
Okay.
A kind of doctor, but not a gynecologist.
Psychiatrist.
Ooh.
I'll take a psychiatrist.
All
Yes.
right, nice.
Very good. An amusement park ride, but not a roller coaster.
Haunted Mansion.
Too slow.
Oh.
Too slow.
I'm like, rock and roller coaster.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Okay. The accept round. A reason you'd go to prison, but not murder.
Lying.
Lying?
Lying.
Stealing.
No, nothing there. No.
I'm like, white collar. Oh, okay.
The accept round. A form of transportation you don't have to have a license for, but not a bicycle.
Bus.
Oh.
A bus.
Bailey
you take a bus.
Bailey gets it.
You take a bus.
I'm not going to allow that because you
Why?
have to have a license to drive a bus.
Not to ride a bus.
I'm still not going to accept it. I'm sorry. What's the score right now?
I have
I'm
3.
looking for
Jenny has 5.
Skateboard or rollerblades or something. Canoe.
So a manual, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
I should
whatever.
have gone buff.
A common jigsaw puzzle scene, but not animals.
Toys.
Flowers.
I'll take toys.
Yeah.
Toys is a good one. Okay, what's the score now?
I have 4. Jenny has 5.
Something on the Thanksgiving dinner table, but not a turkey.
Cranberry
Mashed
sauce.
Cranberry sauce. Bailey got that
job,
one.
Bailey. We're tied.
5-5.
5-5. A kind of pie, but not pumpkin.
Apple.
Ooh,
Apple
nice.
Jenny.
Delicious.
Jenny, game point.
Jenny is at game point, and here we go. Something in a parade, but not a float.
Princess.
What'd you say, Jenny?
I said balloon.
It was
said
a tie.
princess.
I got balloon and princess.
Okay.
Thought.
I don't know that the balloon is the best
bal-
answer.
The balloons at the Macy's Thanksgiving
Yeah,
dinner
that was
parade
a
are the best
valid
part of
idea.
the parade.
Hadn't thought about
And I
that. You're-
do think I beat Bailey. No offense, Bailey, but I feel like beat her, but whatever. I guess that's fine.
Something in a library, but not a book.
Librarian.
Librarian Bailey. It is tied up, and here we go.
Next point wins.
Someone who needs to cut her hair, but not me.
Jenny.
You are such a bitch. You just made that up on the spot. I was going to say, number one, you said someone who needs to
Jenny.
cut her hair, but not me.
Jenny.
So now you're putting yourself in that category?
Yeah.
Just cut your hair.
You know
It's
what?
about time
I
somebody
feel like
called
that's
you out on
unfair to
that.
end on that because I was going to answer
I'm not.
that.
That's a joke.
All
That's a
right.
joke. Here
Well-
we go. Here we go. Ready?
Okay.
Tiebreaker. Here we go. Game point.
Okay.
Something that has wings, but not a bird.
Plane.
Plain
Ooh, nice,
Jenny
Jenny.
is the winner. Congratulations. That is Think Fast. I would do a round for you, but I'm out of questions.
I could tell. You were like, so what's the score?
Questions. All right, it's KDWB. I got to mention a couple of things about Christmas Wish. Christmas Wish is coming up. We're going to start probably in another month or so, granting wishes, less than a month. The way Christmas Wish works, and I'm going to spend just a minute on this one because it's really important to us. We ask you if you know somebody who's like, whatever definition you want to give it, description of they're having a hard time right now. They're going through a rough spot. They've had some horrible things happen in their family. They've lost their job. They're having trouble putting food on the table. Whatever it is, that's where Christmas Wish comes in. And it doesn't have to be an enormous thing. It doesn't have to be, they need a new handicap van, even though we've done things like that. It doesn't have to be, they need a new water heater. We've done things like that. Maybe it's just like, she's really struggling right now and she's doing her best. And so she just needs some help. That works too. If you know somebody who needs some help, whatever the situation is, and they're not getting help from anybody else. And that's one of the things that we kind of we put in there is, if they had a fire at their house, that's horrible. But if their church did a big fundraiser and they've got insurance, whatever, then that we're looking for people who really don't qualify or are just not getting help through no fault of their own. You think of it like an old couple. We had one time and they didn't have a water heater. And I keep going back to that story. So they would have to heat water on the stove, like to take a bath.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're like, well, that's an easy one. So we got a hold of like a plumbing company, and they went by and they installed a new water heater. And that's something we all just take for granted.
Yeah.
So if you know somebody who's having some sort of a rough patch for whatever reason, then go to KDWB.com/wish. There's a limited number of characters, so it's like a 500 character entry. And then you tell us about that person, and then we look at every single one of them, and then we try to grant as many wishes as we can.
Yes, and you can't nominate yourself. That's like the one main rule is you can't nominate yourself, but you can nominate like your sister or something like that.
As long as they don't live in the same household as you, So the wish cannot benefit you. And I know you get that one. We get help every year from Treasure Island and Choice Bank and Holiday Station stores too.
Yep. And YouthLink. We got a lot of partners with Christmas Wish.
Well, it's turned into such a big thing because everybody's like, oh my God, how can I help with Christmas Wish? You can help too. One of the big things we need are donations. And it's like, oh my God, here's somebody else got their hand out. But if you've listened to Christmas Wish and you want to donate $10, $50, I promise you all of it, unlike a lot of charities who have their administration fees, none of it gets paid. Nobody gets paid anything extra for working on Christmas Wish. The people who do the shopping, who do the reading, who do the delivering, they don't get paid. And so everything that you donate goes right to helping out a family or an individual in need. So go on KDWB.com, keyword wish, and help out or nominate somebody. And I'll give you one little clue, one little hint. If nobody comes to mind right away, then you're very blessed because that means you don't know anybody in your life that really needs this. But if somebody comes to mind right away, that's probably the person you want to nominate, like your sister or your daycare lady or your kid's bus driver or whoever. KDWB.com/wish.
The Twin Cities #1 hit music station, 101.3 KDWB.
Don't worry, winter's not here just yet, but today's still going to be pretty cold. Partly sunny, a high of 34. And then tomorrow it's warming up. Partly sunny, a high of 49.
This report is sponsored by eBay.
So I was on eBay because I'm absolutely obsessed
with this rare hologram trading card. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. eBay had it. They even had
the perfect parts that fit my car.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay.
Hey, it's Fallon. I have a deal to get $500 off of LASIK. Now, let's go back a little bit. I just wanted to get your attention. I'm going to tell you how, obviously. The Minnesota Wild are back, and OVO LASIK and Lens, they're the official LASIK partner of the pros. Let me tell you something. If the pros trust OVO LASIK and Lens, you know you're in good hands when you go. And they've decided to give the fans $500 off LASIK for a limited time. So see it benefits you even more. OVO is the first clinic in the country with Wavelight Plus, the newest LASIK technology for sharper, more personalized results. It's a new platform that maps out your eyes in 3D for more precise results and next level clarity, often better than 20/20. And the surgeons, the legends of LASIK, I gave them that name. They were like, Fallon, you don't have to keep saying that. And I was like, actually I do, because you are. I went to Dr. Lobanoff myself, but also Dr. David Whiting is there. You add in 24 months interest-free financing and a best price guarantee. LASIK cost you less than your daily coffee habit. I'd say keep both habits though, good eyesight and the daily coffee. Book your free consultation now at ovoi.com.
Autumn Festival and Arts and Crafts Affair, November 13th through 16th, Canterbury Park, Shakopee.
Over 500 of the nation's top artisan crafters, unique handcrafted treasures, free parking, plus paid admission, good all weekend.
Autumn Festival, November 13th through 16th, Canterbury Park, Shakopee.
Winter is coming, and I'm talking about the chilly housing market. If you need to sell a house now, know that more people are saying no to listing on the ice cold open market and yes to my red hot guaranteed cash offer program. Get your guaranteed cash offer today at chrislindahl.com.
There's still time to save big money on everything for your next project when you shop at Menards. Whether you're pouring a sidewalk or setting a post, we have what you need to get the job done right. Check out our huge in-stock selection of concrete and mortar mixes in-store or on Menards.com to finish your project today. Plus, check out the weekly flyer for more great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
Everything's a little better when it's super. Heroes, markets, sized, and of course, checks. A super check gives you an in-depth review of your current insurance coverage with a Farm Bureau Financial Services agent, no matter who your insurance provider is. That's super cool. Talk to a Farm Bureau agent to make sure you're properly covered at fbfs.com/protect. It's your future. Let's protect it. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Minnesota's got a lot to be proud of, like Cheerios and Kim's Milk, 2 local originals. When this team pairs up, it's way beyond Minnesota nice. It's gosh darn delicious. Whether you need a quick snack, a post-gym refuel, or easy breakfast, a serving of Cheerios protein and a serving of Kim's Milk delivers 16 grams of tasty protein. It's convenient, satisfying, and keeps you going. Cheerios and Kim's Milk, your Minnesota protein pair. Cheerios protein cereal is a good source of protein per serving.
Every now and then I rinse it out, and I need Downy rinse tonight, and I need it more. I can't rest the bed and the smell never leaves. I don't know what to do, I'm always in the dark. The sweat and that short smells like a dog park. And Downy rinse it tonight.
Downy Rinse fights stubborn odors in just one wash. When impossible odors get stuck in,
Rinse it out.
It's the season to come together over your holiday favorites at Starbucks. Warm up with a creamy caramel brulee latte. Get festive with an iced gingerbread chai, or share a velvety peppermint mocha. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Ever wanted to wear outfits with the same rock star vibe as Jingle Ball? Now you can. JCPenney and iHeartRadio have teamed up to launch their first ever iHeartRadio Jingle Ball JCPenney collection. From glittery denim jackets to sequin dresses, this collection has you covered for every holiday party. Shop the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball JCPenney collection and discover more exclusive ways to tap into the magic of Jingle Ball and the holiday season. Go to jcp.com. Yes, JCPenney.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, thankfully. This is Tucker Carlson. I want to introduce you to a product that we have made called ALP. It's a nicotine pouch that we built because we love nicotine pouches. For a limited time, we're offering listeners 10% off their first order. Use this code, Tucker10 at checkout. That's alppouch.com. Tucker10 at checkout is the discount code, alppouch.com. Not for sale to minors, must be 21 plus to purchase.
We all know Goodwill. But did you know when you donate stuff to Goodwill, you help provide job training for people right here in your community? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays on 694 westbound from Central to East River, 394 slow eastbound from Penn to 94, crosstown with delays westbound from Lindale to Penn, 35W slow northbound from 36th Street up to 94, and southbound from Stinson to Hennepin. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Need better sleep? Score huge deals on your perfect bed at Mattress Firm's Black Friday sale. Stop in today and let the sleep experts find the right upgrade for your unique needs. Mattress Firm. They make sleep easy.
The free iHeartRadio app is your home for the holidays.
It's the most wonderful time.
Open the app and search Holiday and find Cool 108, Minnesota's Christmas station. Plus stations playing specialized holiday music, Christmas classics, Christmas jazz, country, plus tons of playlists, even podcasts. Our gift to you, the perfect holiday soundtrack. Open the free iHeartRadio app now and search Holiday to start listening.
Now live on streaming video, KDWB's Dave Ryan Show is now on YouTube every morning starting at 7 a.m. Just search Dave Ryan TV.
I could even shout out to Eric, who is 9 years old, and it's either mom or dad. They're driving up to the North Shore because today is the 50th anniversary of the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And Eric, 9 years old, is into that, and he thinks that's very cool. So they're going up there for the anniversary commemoration. I don't know if there's a ceremony up there.
There probably is, and you'll get to see the gales of November and all the waves and
Split
stuff.
Rock Lighthouse is dope.
It's so beautiful.
I've never been to the Split Rock. Everybody
it's
in
cool.
the world has been there. I've never been there before.
I've never been inside, but I've seen it from like hikes and stuff, and I've seen it up close, but I've never gone in.
You can like climb up. It's really cool.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and then you get to see the like big light. And what's cool is like the light is powered by, I don't know, like a vat of oil or something that just sits underneath it, and then it helps it spin. Oh, it's cool.
Now, wasn't that like that was the 1850 version? It was powered by whale oil, I think.
But
now don't they have like, they got
Solar?
plugs in,
I
plugs
don't know.
in the wall.
It's been a hot
Probably
minute.
solar
A
more
solar
than that.
lighthouse?
I don't know.
A solar light. You wouldn't need a lighthouse if the sun is shining.
No,
I
mean
solar
No,
lighthouse.
I'm saying solar panels power the light, not solar lighthouse. Do you know what that means?
Why
it's
are
what
we
my camper van uses for power.
I don't get it.
Okay,
I thought
that's
your
fine.
camper van was powered by whale oil.
Well,
whale oil.
Not anymore.
Shout out Eric. Anyway, that's super cool. I love that he's going up to do that. It's one of those things where school is so important, and that's awesome. But there's certain things you can get out of school. You'll have a better, more memorable experience than whatever it is you do at school that day.
Yeah, like this or an NSYNC concert or Disney World. Same thing.
I think that's true. Okay, don't you know? We're going to do the Minnesota Accent Challenge. So we want to call your mom, probably your mom or maybe your dad, who's got a thick Minnesota accent. Maybe they're from Bemidji or they're from Brainerd or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
know? And so we're going to call them and we're going to have them say some Minnesota words like Home Alone.
Home Alone.
And we're going to get them on the phone and see how strong their Minnesota accent is. Does Cindy have a Minnesota accent?
She's more of a Wisconsin girl. So she's got a little bit more of a Wisconsin accent. Yeah.
Okay. Call me now with your mom's phone number. We'll call her. We'll get her on the radio, and we'll check out her Minnesota accent. Does Rhonda have a Minnesota accent?
No, because she's from Ohio.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
she's not got one, no.
Allison's got a little bit of a Minnesota accent because she was pretty much raised here from the age of two. And so when she was out doing some business conference in Connecticut or something, like, where are you from? And she's like, I'm from Minnesota. And they're like, does everybody live on a farm in Minnesota? She's like, oh, no.
No. When I worked in Florida at Disney World and people would ask me where I'm from, I'd say Minnesota and they'd go, oh, Minnesota. And I don't think my accent is thick.
All.
But I would say, yeah, Minnesota. And then I'd lay it on real thick.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm from Andover, Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd be like, oh, your accent's so funny. And I'm like, yeah, idiot, I'm putting it on.
Call us. Give us your mom's phone number for the Minnesota Accent Challenge. This song here, this is called Espresso. Don't you know?
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Don't you know? We got people on the phone here who've got their moms on the phone for the Minnesota Accent Challenge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're just turning on to KDWB radio for the first time and you're going, oh, my God, those people, they really do talk funny.
They do.
They really do talk like that.
Oh, gosh.
Now, some of them up north, they talk a little bit more like that.
Yeah.
But here down, you know, we're more sophisticated down here.
Yeah,
and,
we're
you know,
city people.
Plymouth and the city and, you know, St. Louis Park, things like that.
Plymouth and the city and St. Louis Park.
Yeah, you know. So Jenny's kind of sorting out. We're a little bit confused on whose mom belongs to whom. So we're figuring that out. I will let you know that today's birthdays include Josh from Drake and Josh.
Yes.
How old is he today?
Well, I know because I put them all together.
39 years old.
39 years old.
Tracy Morgan is 57.
Whoa.
Diplo is 47. And Miranda Lambert is 42, which reminds me, didn't Blake Shelton
and Gwen Stefani,
they broke up,
yeah, they did. Isn't that wild? How come that's not in the dirt?
Somebody said that I saw it the other day online, and we didn't put it in the dirt, but I was like, I thought they were like a glorious, wonderful, lifelong couple.
That was lifelong forever.
It was like 4 years, and then it's done.
And now it's done? Oh, no.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no.
All right, who'd you find, Jenny?
All right, so Patty's on the phone, but her daughter Rebecca hung up. So we don't have her daughter anymore, but Rebecca called in and was like, my mom has such a Minnesotan accent.
Hello there, Patty.
Hi.
What are you up to?
I am just standing here watching TV right at the moment.
What part of Minnesota you live in?
We are up by Taylor's Falls in Schaefer.
Okay, gotcha.
In Schaefer.
I'm going to give you a couple of words, and then I'm going to see if you listen to your Minnesota accent. What's that movie with Kevin, and he stays home, and he slaps himself in the face, and he's like, ah!
What
and it's a
movie is
Christmas movie. What movie is that?
Oh, my gosh. Now you got me off guard. I know it, too. I do.
Home Alone. Home Alone.
It's Home Alone.
Say it again.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Okay.
Let
Home
me hear.
Alone.
Everybody in Minnesota has one of these. They take it out on the lake in the summer and they motor around. What is it called?
Boat.
A boat.
A boat?
A boat. Okay. Those things that have like you shake it up. It's got water inside. It's got a scene of like the Eiffel Tower or the North Pole. You shake it up. It's got glass and water. What is that called?
A shaker?
No, so like at Christmas time, you have one of these and it looks like snow is falling down on it.
Oh, a globe.
A globe.
Or a
snow
globe. Okay.
I have one.
Yeah.
I have one or two or three.
What is it? There's a movie that was made here in Minnesota about 30 years ago. And it's a one word. It's a city that's not even in Minnesota. It's in North Dakota. What's that movie called?
Stop her. It's on the tip of my tongue.
It's not Grand Forks.
It's not Grand Forks.
It's right next to Grand Forks.
But it starts with an F.
It starts with a what?
F.
An F.
Oh my gosh.
I feel bad because she wasn't planning on being on the radio today.
No, you caught me off guard that I can't even think. Yeah, it's in North Dakota.
Fargo.
North Dakota.
It's in North
Fargo.
Dakota.
Fargo, North Dakota.
Oh,
North Dakota.
If you were to drop something on your foot, what might you say?
Oh boy.
Oofta would be the correct word. Oh, cripes.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Oh, geez. Patty. Poor lady.
Yeah.
She's like, I just woke up.
You know what? The funny thing is your daughter called in for this and then she hung up. So
Yeah.
You're a good
Of
sport.
course she did. That's not fair. You need to call her back and tell her to get on that phone.
That
'Cause
phone.
You caught me off guard so much. Yes, my dad is Swedish. We are definitely Swedes from the up north. My husband was a cop when they did the movie at the church up here.
Okay.
What movie?
Oh, what movie was that?
Oh my God.
Now I want to know what movie is at the
I
church.
know. Oh my gosh, because Anne Margaret was the old man. Yes.
Oh,
Was that
he
the old
was
man?
he was a cop, and he got to guard Anne Margaret when she was here.
Oh, no.
Oh, he got to guard Anne
Yeah.
Margaret.
Holy buckets.
He got this. Yep. He was one of the cops that got to guard her. So.
You are adorable, Patty. You are like Minnesota's mom.
Yeah, you are.
Thank you, Patty, for being on.
Thank you.
Sorry your daughter didn't have time to talk to you, but we love you. Thank you, Patty.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Honestly,
Bye-bye.
It's hard to believe that millions of Americans still don't have reliable internet connectivity or technology. I think about when I was growing up, I had a single mom. I remember we had a word processor. Do you even know what that is? We did not have internet. I had to use the internet at school. That was my only access. And a lot of people still experience that. It wasn't as difficult, though, when I was growing up. Now, you need it for everything: to apply for a job, do your homework, schedule doctor's appointments. Now, I've used AT&T for years, and the thing is, I'm proud I do. They've committed $5 billion by 2030 to help 25 million people get and stay connected to affordable, high-speed internet access and digital resources. And as a part of that effort, since 2021, AT&T has distributed more than 150,000 computers and Wi-Fi hotspots to students and families nationwide. I cannot imagine the impact that has made on so many people. Actually, in 2024, they distributed 23,000 laptops, and this year they were like, you know what? Let's do 30,000. They do work that truly impacts and helps our communities.
Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
The Purple take on Chicago this Sunday at noon. Listen on FM 100.3 KFAN, powered locally by Aquarius Home Services. Want to see the Purple face Green Bay in early January? Aquarius is giving away 4 tickets to the game and $500 in game day cash. Register at KDWB.com, keyword furnace.
Hey, Purple and Gold Nation. Football season means cozy days at home. And Aquarius Home Services keeps your home comfy. From furnace, electrical, and plumbing repairs to worry-free Connecticut water that scores big with the family. Kick things off with a sure win. Schedule a free water analysis today at AquariusHomeservices.com.
Super chilly today to start off the week, but then it's going to warm up. Today, though, partly sunny, a high of 34. Tomorrow, partly sunny and 49.
This report is sponsored by Mucinex 12-Hour DM.
Not today, cough and chest congestion. Most medicines let mucus build back up after 4 hours. With just one pill, Mucinex 12-Hour works continuously to break up mucus and move it up and out. Mucinex 12-Hour. Rid the congestion. Kill the cough. Use as directed. Kill the cough with Mucinex 12-Hour DM.
Ah, college. A time to broaden the mind, question, learn. A time to challenge the status quo. And eat a ridiculous amount of pizza, which you can buy with your Huntington Bank debit card with the University of Minnesota logo. Huntington Bank is proud to partner with the University of Minnesota. Ski-U-Ma. Let's get more for money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Dylan, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. As a customer service specialist, I love helping couples find their dream engagement ring. And guess what? I just got engaged, so it was fun to create one myself. First, my fiance tried on a bunch of ring styles and she was drawn to a classic diamond pave setting. Then we looked at different diamond shapes from pear to oval to cushion. She fell in love with the princess cut. At Shane Company, you can create a one-of-a-kind ring and get it in days, not weeks. Because a friend wants you to have a magical holiday proposal. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
If you've been diagnosed with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, this is what it sounds like to be 1,000,000 miles away. Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. Tremfya Kuzakumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible. In clinical trials, at least 70% of patients saw at least 90% clearer skin at 16 weeks. Results may vary. Tremfya.
There's so many things about this story that I just love. I think even she admits there's some part of the story that's absolutely ridiculous. What happened with your husband that made you say, oh my God, we can do War of the Roses? What happened?
I hope she makes you smile.
I found a pill.
The way you made me smile on the other end of a phone in the middle of a highway driving alone.
I just noticed that sometimes he comes home and he smells like a different soap.
And there was some sort of smeared substance on her shirt.
I keep finding pairs of underpants in our mailbox.
Knowing that he was there and then she disappears, knowing that giving her the side eye, giving her the look the entire night.
I can't help it that you're insecure about my fast relationship. I have said I'm sorry. I've already apologized for that.
Yeah, babe, I go beat. Shows up in at 2 a.m. Pick from a friend, hanging on to a girl to just rub it in. I hope you stay up all night, all alone, waiting by the phone, and then he calls.
So we met this girl, and she introduced herself as, she was like, "Hi, I'm Kendra from Days of Our Lives."
Well, after the fact, he's like, by the way, I was at Kendra's house putting in a backsplash.
Looked at our Target app, and I've never done this, but it shows all sort of the purchase history around Valentine's Day. We also got this Reese's heart-shaped chocolate box and condoms.
I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. I hope you know he's the one by the end of the night. I hope you never ever felt more free. Tell your friends that you're so happy.
So I hid under the stairs just in case, someone was going to come over, but no one ever came over. So I was stuck under the stairs for 3 hours.
Like you did on me. And I hope you cheat like you did on me.
And Kelly was hoping that you would send those roses to her.
Oh, well, if I would have known she was listening, I would have.
Well, of course you would have.
You're this upset about it. Why can't you just talk to me about it?
I'm going to get a restraining order or something now. Like,
come
this is
on.
one step too far. Like,
honestly, just get off my...
Every guy says, I told that crazy girl to leave me alone.
Yeah. He cheated on his wife, so can you really believe whatever the he's saying? Turns out that I'm basically the last person to know that my sister-in-law and my husband have been having an affair. Everybody else knows.
I can't hear you guys.
I mean, how long do you think this is going to last, though? Because, he can pretend right now that the phone is not coming through, that the call's not coming through. Because he was so flat busted, he just hung up.
Like you did on me.
Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Sounds kind of like the starting bell to Grandma's house. Or maybe snowbirding. Just remember to stop by before you go. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Oil changes in about 15 minutes. No appointment needed.
101.3 KDWB. You can't make this stuff up.
Not great news as we head into the season of overindulgence. A new study found out that more than half of us are not getting the recommended amount of exercise daily or weekly. They say if you're between 18 and 64, you should aim for about 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity, like brisk walking or cycling, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity activity, like running every week. But more than half of us do not hit this. About 1/3 of us only do about an hour of exercise a week, which is less than half of the advised time. Mm-hmm. Then there are the 15% of us who don't do any exercise at all. The biggest
50?
reasons? Yeah,
Did you say
15. 15, sorry,
oh my
yeah.
Gosh.
The biggest reasons, a third of us say we're too tired. Another third says we're too busy. Another said we lack motivation. And 28% blame work. All valid excuses. We're too tired. We're too busy. You got 3 kids. Like my daughter Allison's got 3 little girls, 5, 3, and 2 months. There is almost no way that she would have time for exercise rather than pushing a stroller and walking up and down the stairs with laundry.
Granted, that is decent exercise, wouldn't you say? At least like pushing a stroller, you're pushing something weighted and walking at the same time.
Just holding
pretty
kids
nice.
in general.
Right. I can't hold my niece for more than like 10 seconds, and my sister can do it for like minutes on end.
I wonder,
How?
Dave, when your kids were like super young, did you have what is this called? The Bjorn, the thing you wear?
No, that's kind of a newish kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Maybe the last 20-ish years or so.
Okay.
A baby Bjorn.
Mhm.
Allison had one the other day. It looked like a macrame project wrapped around her body. It was so impressive. She's like, she wraps it around and like on the back looks like an X and straps. And and she's got the baby strapped in there and the baby's just so happy.
And their little leggies come out. And then
Well, I don't think her little leggies were even coming out.
Huh?
And I said, that's impressive. And she's like, yeah, you do it a couple of times. You can do it with your eyes closed.
Wow.
So I'm going to tell you something. Shout out to moms and dads of little kids.
Talk about it.
They were over there yesterday at the house, and they're so fun, but they are constant. They are constantly in need of attention. So I wrote off everything else that I was doing yesterday and just paid attention to the little girls. And we sang a song. We sang, there's an old Barney song that they got such a kick out of.
Oh, I think I
it
know
goes,
what you want.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Barney's birthday. Barney's birthday. And then Barney comes in. He's like, hey, kids. Sing it again, Peepaw. Sing it again, Peepaw. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Barney's birthday. Barney's birthday. Over and over and over and over. And they just thought it was so funny. Then my brother sent them a video of him going, howdy do. And then they wanted to do that all day.
Howdy
so,
do.
Do you want to hear a copy of the video?
Yeah.
Why not? You're right here.
I love that Barney still stands the test of time.
He does. He does.
In 2025, that he's still relevant.
I think
he kind of isn't, though, you guys, to
I
tell
know
you the
his
truth.
TV show's not on anymore, but I mean, whoever's running the Barney social media pages, they are still on it. Yeah.
There's a cartoon Barney show now.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's like animated. And then they
Yeah.
just put out a Barney doc for the adults like a year or so ago with the people that did the OG Barney. You have it, Dave?
So here's my brother going, howdy do. Here, listen. Howdy do. And so I played that for them, and then they wanted to sit there and go, howdy do, for the rest of the afternoon, which made me a little bit crazy, but it made them happy.
I think little kids,
So-
the second you laugh at something that they do, and then they do it 1,000 million times because they're like, oh, this is funny.
I think you're exactly right. Let me see
Yeah.
here. Hold on.
This is good.
Aren't they adorable?
So cute.
Do it again.
How do you do?
And then we made pottery with them yesterday. Allison
Cute.
tried to lay on the floor and take a nap, but they won't let her.
No, because they're like, what's mom doing? Oh, she's got her eyes closed. Let's
Yep.
bother her.
That's
I know-
poker.
Yeah.
They're too young now. At what age are you going to play for them the Barney's Little Busy parody?
No. Never. Don't ever let those kids have to hear that.
Can you pull that out?
I have
Let's
it.
bring that. Oh,
I have it.
Vaughn's
Oh, you
like,
have it?
bet,
I was
I have
ready.
it right here.
Yeah, this is a classic bit.
I'll be back, kids. Stupendous. Oh, boy, do I gotta go. Open the door here. Oh, pull down my pants. Oh. Oh. I'm in here. Busy right now. Oh. Barney! Barney! Come out, Barney! Will you just wait a minute?
Dear God.
Oh, that was stupendous. Wait, my little dinosaur butt there. Coming! Here it comes, kids!
Hey, Barney didn't wash his hands.
Barney, you didn't wash your hands. That was so gross.
All right. Well, Dave's Dirt comes up next on KDWB.
Stupendous.
Now, the news that has Hollywood talking. Dave's Dirt on KDWB.
They did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame over the weekend. They did the Grammy announcements just after we left the show on Friday around 10 o'clock. We'll cover those in a second. And randomly, here is Outkast with Doja Cat and Janelle Monáe performing at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame over the weekend.
Put your hands together for Doja Cat. Where you at, Doja Cat? Where you at, Doja Cat? Where you at? Let's go. Here we go. Sing. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real.
I want to go there sometime. I've never been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And it just sounds kind of cool. I think Steve went one time from the show and he's like, it's a bunch of guitars with signatures on them. I'm like, oh.
You love that kind of thing.
I mean, it depends on what the history is of the guitar. You know what I mean? If it's the one that Taylor Swift played on her world tour in 2014, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
If it's the one that was like, I don't know, Bob Dylan played on some song in the 60s, I don't care.
Can I
Bob
tell
Dylan, overrated.
Oh,
What?
stop it.
You have never been a fan of, what was it called? The doc that
The
came out of
Complete
that?
Unknown.
Yeah.
Not a doc. It was a movie.
It was a movie that showed that Bob Dylan was not interesting enough to do a movie about.
Yeah. You know who is an interesting person is
Who dat?
Steve Letarte, who you just brought up a second ago, and I need to tell you a funny story I found out about him this weekend.
You know, if you don't know, he used to work on
Yes.
the show for 15 years up until about 5 years ago.
And one of the running things on the show was the fact that he went to New Orleans with his mom one time, and she was flashing her boobies.
To Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm And now I just found out over the weekend that his great grandma is not doing well in her health, and they have a Mexico trip planned. So great grandma's not going anymore, but he's going, his grandma, not great grandma. He's going in place of grandma with his mom, and then his mom's brother and new girlfriend. And there's a list of like 5 things Steve Letarte is not allowed to say to the new girlfriend because
Not
Steve
allowed
is
to
so inappropriate and
Always.
he's already been scolded. But yes, he's going on a trip to Mexico now with his mom and his older uncle and new girlfriend. So anyways, moving on.
I love that.
I know. 30 artworks of painter Bob Ross will be auctioned starting tomorrow. Proceeds from the sales will benefit TV stations run by American Public Television and PBS, and the auction is estimated to raise $1.5 million. And if you don't know who Bob Ross is, well, get out from under your rock. But he rose to fame in the 1980s, and his show, The Joy of Painting, ran for more than a decade on PBS. The show has seen a little bit of a resurgence from a Netflix documentary and because of ASMR listeners.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing that he ever said was, we don't make mistakes, just happy accidents.
Yes, and he always did like the happy little trees.
Yep.
Happy little trees. If you go to any Halloween party, there will be a Bob Ross.
Yes, there will.
Millie Bobby Brown revealed that her co-star Noah Schnapp is her baby daughter's godfather.
Aw.
And I feel like we all kind of forget that Millie Bobby Brown adopted a baby with her husband Jake Bon Jovi, who's John Bon Jovi's son.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both 21 and adopted a baby. And now Noah Schnapp, who is also 21, is the godfather. They met, he plays Will on Stranger Things. I just think, gosh, they are so young. And now she has a baby, and now he's a godfather, and he's also only 21. They're such babies themselves.
I mean, 40 years ago, that's when you had a baby.
I know.
Now 21 is like, no, you're
What?
like not even like old enough to graduate college.
Right.
I wonder if this sounds a little cynical, but I wonder if they'll kind of like regret that one day.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh man, we started really young.
Right.
Ugh.
I do wonder, because that's, I don't know. I wonder if she felt like, she had to grow up really fast because she started, getting super famous when she was 11.
Probably.
So
honestly, she probably has had such a different life span of growing up than any of us would ever be able to experience.
She's also got so much free time because they take forever to put out a new season.
Right.
She's like, I need something to do. The Grammys, the nominations came out. I'm going to read a couple of the ones that we don't always cover. Best New Artist, we'll start with that one. Addison Rae, Cat's Eye, Leon Thomas, Lola Young, The Marias, Somber, who was just on SNL this weekend, Alex Warren, and Olivia Dean. I think a clear cut goes to Alex Warren, but Somber and Olivia Dean have been all over TikTok lately.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be either one of them.
Yeah.
I'm going to read Best Pop Performance by a Duo or Group. These are interesting. From K-Pop Demon Hunters, the song Golden from Huntrix. Cat's Eye has a song called Gabriella. SZA and Kendrick, 30 for 30. That song's been everywhere this year. APT by Rosé and Bruno. Or Defying Gravity, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande from Wicked.
Oh.
So that was really exciting. Best Pop Solo Performance, Chappell Roan, The Subway, Justin Bieber, Daisies, Lady Gaga, Disease, Lola Young, Messy, Sabrina Carpenter, Man-Child. I feel like Sabrina Carpenter's going to pretty much sweep again.
Yeah, I truly think she will, because like I love Chappell Roan and I love that Lady Gaga song and everything, but those weren't like hits across the board. Mm-hmm. And Sabrina Carpenter, literally, she could, cough on a song for 3 minutes and it would go viral.
And she's good. I think she's the definition of the perfect pop star right now.
Yeah, she is good.
I also was thinking when those came out, I was like, wait, Taylor Swift didn't get in for this year with her new album, I'm assuming, because
not eligible,
cut off.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which is like something that obviously she probably calculated upon releasing it to make sure that she was like in the running for next year.
Which is crazy though, because then we're going to get to the Grammys in 2027, have forgotten about that Taylor album, and she'll probably sweep that too.
I don't think we'll forget about it. We'll probably be playing those songs until 2027.
I've already forgotten that.
And just speaking of Cat's Eye, tomorrow's going to be Pick Your Ticket Tuesday, and Cat's Eye is one of the artists. So basically the way that works is every hour we're going to have a pair of tickets to give away, but you get to pick who you want to see. So your choices are going to be Cat's Eye, Cardi B, Demi Lovato, Ed Sheeran, and Doja Cat. And that starts tomorrow morning at 6:35.
Oh, that early.
Every
Okay.
single hour.
Got to remember to get up early tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Got to mention really quickly, because this is cool. Everybody can relate to toys. The National Toy Hall of Fame's class of 2025. Basically, they have narrowed its list of 12 finalists down to the 3 that have been chosen for induction this year. They include Battleship, Trivial Pursuit, and Slime. They were chosen from a big committee, and the finalists included Connect 4, Cornhole, The Furby, Tickle Me Elmo, and Snow. I love when they pick something like mud or snow.
Like, hey, you know what's fun? Play with snow.
I'll go back to the Furby, which we were around for the Furby. Allison wanted a Furby, so we stood in line at like KB Toy and Hobby at Mall of America on Black Friday and got her a Furby. It was the most disappointing toy. It was supposed to learn languages and repeat, and it just never... I remember she played with it for a little bit, and then it sat in the backseat of the car until we gave it away.
Oh, mine did definitely learn languages, because we had, both me and my sister had one. The only thing that I didn't like about my Furby is that it would be, like 1 a.m. and you could hear it go, yeah. I'd be like, hello? I was not playing with you. I was sleeping and now I'm awake because my Furby's awake. Terrifying.
That's frightening.
Oh.
If you're a fan of Hallmark movies, there are quite a few U.S. cities you can go visit that are based on the Hallmark movie itself because it filmed there. I've been to a couple of them. One of them is Chester, Vermont. It was filmed for Moonlight and Mistletoe. Nevada City in California, that was the Christmas card. LaGrange, Georgia, a perfect Christmas pairing. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, you can see that in Christmas at Dollywood. And I will say, if you go to Pigeon Forge in Tennessee, do not go to Gatlinburg. That is the biggest tourist trap in one of the worst cities I've ever visited in my life.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay.
Literally hated it so much. Vail, Colorado, beautiful little ski town. Of course, the movie's called Winter in Vail. Leavenworth, Washington. It's not a Hallmark movie, but they have an annual Village of Lights event. And I did go there 2 summers ago.
Is that the one that looks like a German village?
Yes.
Yeah, that looks cool.
So cool. And the reason that they made it look like that was basically because of they cut off a railroad to the city back in the 60s or something. And so it was dying. The city itself was dying. So they're like, let's make it look like a German town. And then that revamped the entire city because now people are oh, it's a tourist attraction-ish. But
it does look very cool.
And then the last one is East Aurora in New York. That one films Holiday Touchdown, a Bill's love story there. So
Holiday Touchdown.
I
heard of that one.
So these are cities you can go visit if you're a big Hallmark movie fan.
Okay.
Kris Jenner had her big 70th birthday bash over the weekend, and they had the cops called on them multiple times. The party was at Jeff Bezos' mansion, I guess, and they had a lot of noise complaints from neighbors. So the police would show up because Bruno Mars was performing live at this party. No, I had no idea about this party until right now. This sounds dope, actually. And that they had these fake hedges that were blocking the street outside, and the dividers required a permit. So then the cops came back because they couldn't have these greenery outside. But hey, it sounds like it was a fun time, a 007 themed party.
And I'll give you something I watched this weekend. It's a new movie on Netflix called A House of Dynamite. It's 3 different perspectives. So it's not a film that's chronological, but it's 3 different perspectives of a nuclear war that's initiating.
Oh, okay. You liked it then.
You didn't like it?
I stopped about a half an hour, 45 minutes into it. I just wasn't. Maybe I'll go back to it.
I liked it
because it's
number
one.
Yeah, there's 3 different perspectives, like one from the White House Situation Room, one from the president and what he's doing's point of view, and then the other from some Air Force base of they think a nuclear war is starting. It was very different for me. I am not that type of person to watch like a war, but it was really, really good.
I'm glad you liked it. I gave up on it, and then but there's one that I watched that I'd heard was really compelling. It's from Vince Gilligan, the guy who came up with Breaking Bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Pluribus, and it is so different from Breaking Bad. But the interesting thing is they filmed it in Albuquerque just like they did with Breaking Bad. But other than that, there is nothing in there. It is basically a sci-fi movie, and it's really clever from the mind of Vince Gilligan, who just so creative, so different. It's called Pluribus. You might want to check it out. And that is The Dirt, brought to you by 612 Injured, Heimer and Lammer's Injury Law. Coming up, we're going to talk about love and relationships and how somebody thought, I want to get out of my marriage. I want a divorce. This is boring. I am not happy anymore. And then something entered their head that made them rethink everything. And you'll hear her story next.
Can one of you check this offer? Is this right? It is? Wow. If you've been waiting for the ultimate time to visit Sono Bello, it's now.